Family, what it do? It's your girl Tamika.
And your girl Shamika.
And we are back with another video.
Back with another video.
I belong to you.
Shout out to the family, S&T squad.
Yeah.
We love y'all the long way. Thank y'all so much for coming back and tuning in. Listen, if it's your first time here, ever stumbling across the channel, I don't care how you got here. Thank you. Now I need you to smash the subscribe button.
Smash the subscribe button.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Make sure you turn those post notifications too, so you know when we drop these videos, man.
Yo, you gotta do that. Just smash the subscribe button, hit the bell, and watch the ads. That's it. See how simple it is? And like it. Like the video. Like that, or dislike the video, whichever one. Just help me and help our algorithm.
No, like it. If you don't,
shit, everything helps. Likes, dislikes, like for real. And subscribe. Dead serious. Look, we about to do an updated question and answer. You know what I mean? We have got a lot of new subscribers. And shit, I was just like, let's do a new one. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can be on the same page.
Why not?
You know what I mean? I hope y'all sent us some juicy stuff. So without further ado, we about to slide into the video. Let's go. Alrighty, so let's get into the questions. You understand? First question, it said, if you would come face to face with someone who hurt you in the past, would you tell them? That's crazy.
Right.
They just came right in busting.
Right. Bam.
Hell yeah.
You would?
Heck yeah. My nerves be bad. Shawty, like, I'll say something like that. That's it, because it'd be weird just to walk right past that person. You would walk right past that person. You would.
I would.
No, I'd be like, hey, you remember that shit? For real.
Remember that shit from back in the day?
No, but no, really, no. You know what? It differs.
It does.
It depends on how broke I am. Like if I'm rich, like if I'm like really, you know what I'm saying, established where I want to be, then I'm ignoring the hell out of their ass.
I don't know. I think with me, it probably would have to be like dependent upon like the age. Situation. Because like I feel like the older you get, the less and less you care about shit. So it's like
I'm gonna be 92, ready to dive on you, dog. Straight up. No, you deserve it.
You will be.
All right. It says, let's go to some more questions. Let's see. It says, hey fam, what would you say is the one thing that has kept your flames burning bright in this relationship? And what advice would you give to ones that's starting up together? I think what keeps us going is me getting on her nerves. You know what I mean? Nobody irk you like I do. If you
I don't think that's what keeps us
Yes,
going.
it do. Trust me, listen. You are not in a real relationship if you don't want to choke the shit out your mate. You have to be able to want to choke him.
I mean, yes and no, babe. I mean, like, I feel for me personally, like, it's the friendship, like how we had a friendship, that bond, like we're silly. True. You know what I mean? Like True. We can go out, have a good time, party. Like,
really, I puts it down. Let's just be real. I puts it down, and that's what really keeps us together. You know what I mean? You put it down.
Together.
You know what I mean? Yes, you gotta put it down.
That does help too. That is also a key point.
No, seriously, I'm being silly. But I think what she said is A1. It's our friendship. We real cool. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of things together. You know what I mean? And then we're like really open. You know what I mean? Yeah. About relationships that we've been in. You know, I tell Alex and her back like, yo, you let him hit. You know, we talk like that. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, because who she was before me is, you know, I don't got nothing to do with that. So why am I be mad about it? You mind? You mind now? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. What advice would we give to people starting up together? I would definitely say have a friendship. Talk as much as you can.
Get to know each other first.
Facts.
Like, for real.
Facts.
Like every nook and cranny, because you don't want to be like jump into a relationship with somebody but then not really know that person that well, and then y'all living together. It's like, oh, I didn't know you like that.
And
like,
don't let sex lead you.
Yes.
Seriously, because like sometimes you will sleep with a person and it's so easy to
yeah,
for real, and it's so easy to confuse lust
with
like really liking that person.
Yeah,
I made that
so
mistake.
Don't give it up too quick either.
Yeah,
Like,
she made me wait about 3 months. No cap. I was about to just move on. Like, I was about to move on.
Yeah, you was like, you like give me the cheeks or what?
Yeah,
I was like, whoa.
Straight like that. I need to know, like, where we going? I'm backed up. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. It says, next question says, have you ever thought about calling it quits? And how have y'all got right back on track? Hell yeah. We human. Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, we have. You know what I mean? My babe had left out the house and I was on some Gina shit. Like, no. Like on some real shit, like dead serious. But of course we have. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think the thing that keeps us on track is it's a little bit different from us than other relationships. We are married. You know what I mean? And when you're married, you know what I mean? You can't just call it quits. You have to be able to exhaust all the possibilities before you decide to just say, I give up. And honestly, it's like, I always felt like if I got married, that's it. You know, I didn't want to like get married to get divorced. You know what I mean?
I agree.
You agree with everything?
I agree. Yes.
Yeah. So, straight up. Next question is said, you said you couldn't stand each other when you first met. What changed your mind? I think what changed our mind was our friendship. Seriously.
Yeah.
It was in her smile. All right, when I first met her, or when I first used to see her in passing, she would never smile. Like, she would just have like a mean mug face.
I already know.
And
I'm
I would
from
be
up
like,
north, so I don't really
that don't mean
smile
nothing.
extra. That's how it is up north. Like, I don't smile if I don't know you. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, it's just not how it goes up here. Like, I have to know you.
See, I'm originally from Detroit, but I lived in the A most of my life. So, nigga, in the A, nigga, we smile. Nigga, we
y'all
happy.
say good morning.
Yeah, we say good morning. We be
that's
like, what
nice.
you do, boo?
Right.
Yeah.
When I went down there, I was like, oh my gosh. Everybody says good morning.
Yes. But I think what changed our minds is just the fact that one night, you know what I'm saying, we told the story. Go watch the story times, click the playlist, go to S&T story times and peep it though. But yeah, man, we was in the same place at the same time on this one night, and we were both single. You know what I mean? And you know, I seen her like away from the way I used to see her, and she was cheesy, and she got a beautiful smile. I'm a sucker for smiles. You know what I'm saying? And when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get that. Jack.
That's how you came in with it.
I came in with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't play no games. Like, seriously. It says, where do we get married? And were your family members on each side of the family supportive of the same-sex marriage? We got married here in Boston. We got married at what? It was 6 years after we was dating. How long was
we? We was dating for like 3 years.
We was dating for like 3 years, right? And then we got married or whatever. And were family members on both of your side supportive of same-sex marriage? Now, the marriage wasn't, I can't say the marriage because both of my parents died before we got married. Yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. My father was very supportive of my relationship with Shamika. Yes. Completely. You know what I'm saying? My mother did have a problem with me dating women when I was younger. Her father definitely had a problem.
Yeah, my dad had a problem with me dating women.
Yes. Because, I mean, that nigga, like, I was like, yo, bro, I can't fight this big-ass nigga, man. Like, straight up, nah. But, like, honestly speaking, I mean, I only can understand, like, how you would feel. That's his baby girl. Like, my daddy went through the same thing, too. Like, he wanted to have a grandchild with me and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And with her, we still gonna give him one. But I understand, like, the things that go through a father's mind and things like that. Yeah, straight up. But, like, I think when our father got to know me and he realized, like, how I take care of his baby girl, you know, he became my father. And believe it or not, yo, that's my dude. Now, y'all like, weak man, I love that nigga, dog. Oh, God, shawty. And then he remind me so much of my pops. Yeah. So it makes it real dope.
Yeah.
But it is crazy. Like when your family don't really approve of the relationships, it's hard. It could work, but it's hard.
But it is hard, yeah.
How far are you going with your music? You can rap. Do you think you could do it in front of thousands of fans and things like that? As far as music, listen, I'm gonna do one last EP. You know what I'm saying? I used to do music heavy back in the day. I really had a complete passion for it. It still hasn't like left me. So that's why I'm doing one more EP for a lot of people who want me just to do a project. So I am currently I'm doing it for her really. But it's I'm only doing 6 songs, but I am gonna drop one last EP, and this shit probably be $2 because I'm not you understand what I'm saying. And then it says when are we moving? We were trying to move like this month. the problem that happens was the houses that we wanted, you know what I mean, or whatever, our credit just wasn't as strong as we wanted to be able to like not have to put down a gigantic ass down payment. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing. We're actually just waiting on getting that a little bit better before we just like bite off too much that we can chew, because we don't get paid from YouTube like that. You know what I'm saying? We're working on elevating and get better. So like, you know, we got to be very, very restrained. How you say
mindful restrictions surrounding,
especially because right now we're both not working, and then it's like crazy as hell. I'll be scared, dog. Straight up. Then it says, you said you wanted children before when? Yes, we definitely want children. We actually started the process, but then my wife had, she did a video about it. Like she had problems with her health issues. So, but we're gonna get back on track. We're working on that. How does it make you feel when you see black women attacking each other for no reason, and because of hate? It disgusts me. You know what I mean? Honestly, it really disgusts me. And the reason why is because, like, we used to live in a world where we were so inferior to men, to white people, to a lot of different things. And it's like when I see black people or black women, and just women in general, just disrespecting each other, it pisses me off, because I feel like we could be a much greater force if we were just to be more supportive of each other. I've had some people be in my DMs and really like try to stir up things between us and Natalie and Easy. And that is disgusting to me, because I salute them sisters. Because like, nigga, they make us want to grind hard, and I see them out there doing it, and it make me want to do it. It make me want to go hard. When I see the positivity that they put out in front of the camera, it remind me of us. So it's like, shawty, like, that shit lame, bro. And
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, it's corny. You really get nowhere by hating on somebody else. Like, I don't even know what the purpose is of hating on somebody else. Like, just do better. Like, if you want to be, because I feel like deep down inside there's probably something in them that wish that they could be in that person's shoes or something, maybe. I don't know. Like, just get out and do your own thing, live your own life. Like, you don't have to be negative or judging someone. I don't like when people judge other people, because you're not God.
Another now on some freak stuff, this girl said, are you one of the type of like stud women that wouldn't allow Shamika to touch you, like do everything to you? Fuck no. Do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, I used to have a problem, you know what I'm saying, like being touched a certain way. Hell nah. Not now. I'm grown. No, I was missing out on a lot of shit. Like, for real. She has done everything to me, and I have no problem with it, and vice versa. That's what you're supposed to do when you marry. Shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get up in that thing, girl. Get up in that thing. You know what I'm saying? But for real, though, man, like, what's the point of being married if you just can't be free sexually with who you with? And we free. Like that. That's why I've been 10 years and we still ticking. I'm trying to tell y'all ass. By the fridge, just go at it. You know what I mean? Like animals. Seriously. It said, what is a bad habit you have that you struggle to eliminate from your life? You first.
Dang, a bad habit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess like probably focusing too much on like other people, like worrying about the next person.
She does.
What they might think or whatever. Like, I think that's like my biggest.
That's why you see her randomly do videos, because
like,
she worries about
a
that.
lot.
And I don't know why she worried about that, because she knew she married somebody crazy as hell, and I would fly out to any of y'all asses for real about my babe, and that's just no cap, Jack.
But that would be my thing, I guess.
I think one of the things that I wish that I can eliminate from my life is that I am a worry wart. I worry about everything. Yeah, I worry so much. Like, even sometimes if we're in like a really good place financially, I'm in the next year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a gift and it's a curse, because like it keeps me on my toes. Like, I'm never content. Yeah, so I worry a lot. I worry about every fucking thing. I do. I really do. Yeah. It said, if you could sit down and have a meal with someone, anyone, whether dead or alive, who would it be? Shawty who asked these questions is dope.
Right.
Because she asked some really good questions. Really, you know what I'm saying? If I could have a meal with anyone, damn, why do it have to be just one person though? But like, cause like, but hands down, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, I would definitely have a meal with my dad. Yeah. My dad is gone. He was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Every single day I miss him. You know what I mean? So like, I definitely would have a meal with my pops. Hands down, no questions asked. Even though my mama's in heaven, my grandmama's in heaven, it's just that I miss my pops, bro. And it's just like, I would have to have a meal with him.
Yeah, that's
what about
a good
you?
question. I knew you would probably pick that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody just sit down and have a meal with, dead or alive. I think I would probably sit down and have a meal with Nipsey Hussle. I think I would have a meal with
that's
him.
a good one. That's a good one.
I love him. Like, that's
she do.
like
she loved him way before he passed. Way before he passed.
So I would definitely love to sit down and have a meal and just like have a conversation with him on like just his views and how he was able to become so successful as he was, like, because he, you know what I mean, started from the bottom, like the gutter, and made something out of himself. Like, so I would definitely love to sit down with Nip and have a conversation with him.
Facts. It said if you could have $1 million fall into your lap right now, but you can't spend any of it on yourself, how would you spend your money? Oh, these are some dope ass questions. We probably gonna do the same thing. Well, I know one of the biggest things I would do is I would open up a woman and children's shelter.
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing. I watched my mother struggle with addiction all the time growing up, and it was just like she never had a chance to where she can get back on her feet with her children present, because we was all taken from her. So it's like I would definitely like build a women and children's shelter. Therefore, like I can bring the women and children in the house together. She can still be a parent, but still be able to have the help that she need. You know what I'm saying? Until she can get back on her feet. So I would definitely do that. I would put all my money there. All my money there.
If it was me, I think I would definitely put my money towards two things. I will put it towards mental health, definitely helping people with mental health issues, like whether as far as like, you know, getting a therapist, psychologist, like the right medication if they need to be. Like, I would focus on that because my mother suffers from mental problems, and it is like a struggle, like not only just for the person to receive help, but for their family members and whoever's around them, because the whole family definitely needs help. Yeah, so I would definitely put money towards that, mental health, and I would also do it towards like skin, like for HS, for people with hidradenitis suppurativa, which is autoimmune disease that I suffer from. So I will put money into that, like as far as learning more about how to treat it, getting more knowledge out there, more awareness, because a lot of times people that suffer with this, we suffer in the dark, and when you go to the physicians to ask for help, it's
they don't really know nothing, because it's something that hasn't been funded to really be researched.
Yes,
so it'd be kind of like you on your own.
Yeah,
you know
figure it out yourself. So I'll definitely put money into those two things: mental health and, like, you know, people with disability or autoimmune diseases that don't have that much light on it, bringing awareness to health.
That's really good. Issues. It said, what is something that you feel very passionately about? I'll go. I feel very passionate about making it on this platform, but it's not really for recognition or anything like that. It's just so many things that I want to be able to do with being successful. I have a sister and I have a brother that I want to be able to kind of just like reshape their lives. Like my sister and brother is very talented, you know what I mean? And I want to be able to put money in their hands so they can be able to do what it is they love to do, you know what I'm saying, without having to worry about the fucked up shit in life. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can have these dreams, but then like when you're a parent and you're doing everything by yourself and you don't have any parents, so it's like, shawty, you know what I mean? Everything is on you. Sometimes it can get difficult, you know what I mean? So I kind of want to be able to like help my siblings break the cycle that we had, because it was like, nigga, we had to bury our parents. Like, they didn't have insurance and things like that. So it's like, I just want to kind of change the cycle in that aspect of my family. You know what I mean? What is yours?
I would probably say
What's something you feel very passionately about?
I would probably say the same thing. Like, I feel passionate about wanting to make something out of myself so that I'm able to give back and take care of my family. Like, I just want to be able to show my family, you know what I mean, a different light, especially like for me, like I just want to see a different change of life or whatever, like, because it wasn't easy for me growing up. So I would definitely want to be able to, you know what I mean, have that control and that ability to do certain things for certain family members.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Paula, because Paula, your questions are really A1.
Amazing,
like, seriously. It said if you would become a parent, what's something that your parents used to do that you would never do to your own child? I would never leave. Period. I mean, that's mine.
I would say, I don't know, like, be there, pay attention, I guess, would be my thing. Like, I would be there for...
No, they're saying, what if you was a parent, what's something that your parents did that you would never do to your own child? So I would never leave. What would you do?
Dang. There's so many things. I guess not believe in my child. Like,
I kind of felt you was gonna say that one.
I would definitely, whatever it is that my child has a dream or feel like they want to do, like, I would be standing behind them 1,000%, like, and support them into whatever it is that they want to do in their life.
How often do we have sex since we're married? Did the sex decrease once you get married? Yes, it does. When you get married, bro, that you fucking doomed, dog. Like, I mean, we have a healthy situation, but you know what I mean? I probably don't count because I'm like a dog with that pink thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm mannish on that end, so like my appetite for sex is probably a little bit different from a lot of women. But yes, it's definitely going to decrease. It's what marriage does.
I mean, you know, you're busy, you're working, you got a household to take
care
of. You be tired sometimes. It's not.
I don't be tired, man. I can be half sleeping still.
Still want it.
Hell yeah.
One eye open,
straight like that. like what the? That's my alarm.
Popeye and all that thing.
For real. No, one last question. What's the biggest lesson you've ever learned in life? Ooh. I guess learning, I was just about to say that too, but I guess the biggest lesson that I've learned so far was to be very, very careful of where I put my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a huge heart. Sometimes I have it in the wrong places. You know what I mean? And I have to realize in life that everybody can't be saved. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably like one of those things. Like, that's the biggest lesson I've learned, just to be able to like love with restraints, like have some type of boundaries to yourself. Because if not, sometimes people could kind of like misuse, you know what I'm saying, where your heart is at and things like that.
I would say, what was that question again?
It was, what is the biggest lesson you've learned in life?
So the biggest lesson I would say that I've learned so far is to, I guess, just not give a fuck. Like, about certain things like that I can't control.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, I feel like I exert so much energy and I focus a lot into things that I have no control over to change.
Facts.
So I feel like that's like a big lesson that I've learned.
All right, and we're going to do this last question because this is important. Okay. Will you guys start reacting to a lot more people? Yes. I want to answer that because a lot of people just feel as if, you know, we react mainly to just Queen and things like that, and that's not the case. What we do, we get a lot of DMs to get reactions, right? But what we have to do sometimes is go by the majority, you know what I mean? Because like I said, we are not working, you know what I mean? So sometimes we try to go with the videos that we feel is going to help us financially a little bit. But hell yes, man, we would love to be able to react to more people, because like I'm a people's person, so it's like I don't really gotta watch a person to react to them, you know what I mean? Because I'm going off of initial reaction. And sometimes you guys having us react to different people is what has me watching new people, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yes, that series, we're definitely going to be reacting to a lot more people. Drop it down in the comments. I think sometimes, and I'm going to keep it a stack with you, sometimes I think like when you're doing YouTube, you do get caught up in the views and you get caught up with, you know what I'm saying, what you think people might want to see. So like sometimes we be scared to react to other people because it's not our safe zone. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. And I'm just keeping a stack with you guys, you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is mostly, but we're definitely branching out because there's so many other people that I want to react to now, like that I've been perusing through and I'm starting to get to know them, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, they lit, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, most definitely, if you really want to be technical, not to cut you off if you're about to say something, babe, but we really want to get to a point to where like people start watching us personally more. You know what I mean? And that goes back to what my wife's saying and what I just said a minute ago. Like, we be want to put out so many vlogs, but we be nervous. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, is they gonna watch it? Like, is it lame? You know what I mean? So we are going through our own little debacle and struggle with, like, you know, saying, feeling comfortable with you guys seeing us. I really don't care, but we just be nervous about how it will be perceived. And we gotta stop that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is there any like body in particular that you want to react to that we haven't reacted to yet?
No, not really. I mean, I just see like a whole bunch of random stuff. Like, I'm more so of a funny person, so if it's like pranks or like, you know, social experience, funny things, like I would like to react or get more into that. I don't know, I'm just a silly person. I like to laugh. But
Facts, we are. And I think that's another thing that helps us in our relationship. Because I'm drop dead dumb. You know what I'm saying? For real. And we stay keeping each other laughing. So I think that also helps. I hope this question and answer, you know what I'm saying, gave you guys a little bit more better insight about us. You know what I mean? If you want to see more videos like this, please comment below because we will love to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. Matter of fact, just drop down whatever you guys want to see from us, whether it's about us personally or reactions or whatever the case. Help us. Because the only way we're going to continue to grow is to continue to expand. So we definitely want all the help we can get. You dig? I love y'all, man.
Love you guys.
I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. S&T, you mean the world to us. Seriously, I love y'all to death. I appreciate you guys coming back and tuning in. And until next video, we gonna catch y'all down.